Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Victoria 2 with the New Nations mod as the Mali Empire. In the last episode we declared war on our longtime ally France with absolutely no remorse, though it isn't as good a war as we would have hoped since our allies Italy and Germany, who were supposedly very likely to join the war, or likely to join the war I think in Germany's case, did not join the war, so it's basically just us on our own and our various minor allies. Well, only Ghana and Liberia, actually. But things are going okay. We've been winning battles down here and occupying our war goals, which is good. We actually should set another research to get started here. Sure, artillery indirect fire will be good. So, we do have some more Ottoman armies wandering around here, which we should probably deal with. Let's get this army on its way over to somewhere where it can be of use to us. This is not the army with the good general. You have the good general, or the good attacking general at least. We also have an army over here. A decent attacking general. Why do all of our generals have terrible morale modifiers, though? Let's get access through Dahomey, so that we don't have to go all the way around there. You can head up here, and we'll wait till we have access here, and we can send you right through there to at least take care of this small stack, which shouldn't be a problem. Classics rediscovered. So we're going to either lose 4 prestige and have Rich Strata gain militancy, or have Rich Strata become liberal and gain consciousness. We'll just let them become liberal, it's fine. Okay, so they're actually heading in. Not actually to attack me, they're heading into this province here. We'll see what they do. Where are you headed? Looks like they might be heading to try and take back some of this land, which is actually fine. In that case, we'll start moving this army over. Yeah, they're trying to siege this one. Apparently is their highest priority. I guess it is part of our war goal, and it's giving us ticking war score, which maybe explains it. Speaking of war goals, I think we will probably go ahead and add our last corps. Let's see if they would be interested in accepting any peace offers right now. Not even white peace, okay. Well, that's fine, we can keep fighting. Okay, so you have low morale here. I think we'll wait until the 1st, which is just about now. There's slightly better morale and to get some reinforcements, and I think we'll just go ahead and attack them here. We can't really afford to wait any longer. We still have our ticking war score right now, but once they take this back, it'll be gone. And you're gonna get there on the 6th, so we'll send this army in to reinforce too. And we have some French troops up here. And get ready to attack this army. Okay, that was not a problem. You actually go down there and finish off that stack, and you can take care of the occupation. Nothing else happening over here, good. You actually can come down here and take care of this Ottoman stack, and you head here to reinforce this battle if that is necessary. Okay, extra organization. And we took our occupation back, so we are up to 16%, mostly from battles. They are blockading us a little bit. They still wouldn't accept even a white peace. And I assume we can't peace France out separately now. Alright, well, we're just going to have to keep fighting battles and letting our war score increase. Demonstration turns sour. Have craftsmen become more socialist, labourers become more socialist. Rich strata become less socialist, more reactionary, and craftsmen and labourers gain militancy. I think we'll just do that one. Didn't end up giving us that much militancy. Okay. So, another little US army over here. Which shouldn't be a problem, as long as they just keep landing tiny stacks and letting me take care of them one at a time. This is still going to keep going in our favor, I think. Finish off this one. Oh. Guess that other army was already on the way. Another French army up here. Didn't quite wipe out this US army. %21 from battles. Yeah, I am actually a little reluctant to add the additional war goal now, since even though we're at 21 war score, they're not going to peace out even for white peace. It might be a long time before we actually get even the 2 that we have. Though the war goals are actually only contributing 1% war score right now. Anyway, let's keep an eye on this French army. It's headed down to Dosso. And in fact, we already have an army on the way there, which is fine. Ooh, a Portuguese army. Incidentally, we do also have a corps on this Portuguese area over here, which we could potentially add. It's not really a high priority, it's not a great land. Let's have this stack reinforce. Okay, they've occupied us here. You are the +5 attack guy, so you are headed into Lagos. So I think we'll try and attack them there. I think that should be a good battle for us. And we lost a general, alright. And I guess we wiped that Portuguese army, which is pretty good. You can head there and start taking that back. This battle is not looking as good as one would hope. See if we can get some reinforcements in there. Not reinforcements, but we did scare off the French army, who are now headed to here, so we'll just follow with that stack. Hopefully take care of them. You should head down here and attack this Ottoman army. And we took back that occupation. This should be no problem. Okay. Alright, so we have more French troops landed over here. Only tiny stacks, though. Alright, so now up to 27% war score. And they still wouldn't even accept a white peace. Okay. I guess it's probably an effect of the military strength being so strongly against us. Possible crisis in Bohemia. But no interest. I guess we should occupy this Portuguese land as well. After we've taken care of these tiny French armies. Liberia has troops up here and is going to occupy this Ottoman land, which is fine. Means I don't have to worry about it. It looks like we have another French army here. Let's take care of that before we siege this, and do have another American army. Which I guess we'll just go straight in and attack with this army. Get you over here too, in case some more reinforcements are necessary. Okay, that's taken care of. And now our armies will be faster, which is useful considering all the running around we're having to do. Okay, and that's done. And that army is wiped out. Alright, so that is all of the hostile armies that had landed, currently taken care of. Colonial crisis. So we can have bureaucrats in Bamako gain consciousness and militancy, and also the rich strata or non-accepted cultures in Yoruba states gain militancy and consciousness. Let's just do that one. It's a relatively large gain of militancy since that province has very high population. Shouldn't be a big deal though. And one of these days I'll remember to put my phone on silent before I start recording. But apparently today is not that day. So our war score does exceed our current demands, but going by previous results, they are not going to give us any of our offers or even a white peace. At least yet. So really, I guess we just sit here and wait, unless we want to, say, transport troops up to mainland France. Actually, there's all this French land up here we could occupy, but that's not going to be worth war score either. We could also consider transporting troops across to the US, but that seems like a bad idea, since that's probably where the majority of their troops are, and any stack we could land there will get just destroyed immediately before we can land enough to keep it reinforced. UK is involved in another bunch of wars here. Ideally, I guess the US and or France will get involved in some other war which will go badly for them, which will cause them to want a piece out of ours, but otherwise I think it's just going to be a very long time before we can get out of this. We'll see what happens once our ticking war score from our war goals starts adding up further. And we'll just, in the meantime, keep killing the armies that they land. Extra artillery attack. Suppose we could go for an extra level of naval bases. It's probably not necessary. We'll just go back to industry techs for a while. Of course, the war score from battles caps out at 50, I believe, so we are approaching that. Still no white peace. And we have an election starting. Wartime election, okay. I don't suppose there's any chance of us piecing out, say, the Ottomans separately, Portugal, or the Netherlands. No. Trading privileges questioned. We'll just gain 10 liberal in the upper house, on the off chance that lets us pass any reforms, but it didn't. I suppose we'll encourage... Let's see. May as well encourage the reactionaries, since their share of the vote is basically the same as conservatives at the moment. So we'll go for protectionism. And here we have another US Army landed. So we'll send in our strike force. Nationalist faction wants interventionism, so that's what we'll go for. Surge of fascism, so pops become 5% more fascist. And we invented existentialism. Still no white peace possible. We'll just gain 15 regular clothes, that seems fine, and factory and mining efficiency. Treatise on economics, so we can have our middle strata become more liberal, or poor strata gain consciousness, lose militancy. We don't really want them to become more liberal, so we'll do this. Interventionism, please. So, Liberia, still working on occupying this Ottoman land, but unfortunately this isn't going to be worth a lot of war score, I think, because of it being colonial. Let's go only 5% in favor of planned economy. Debate on unemployment, so we can support communists, fascists, or say social reform can be achieved without radicalism. So they become more socialist, or do not get involved in the debate. I guess we'll encourage fascism. And France dropped us to neutral in the Ottomans. Okay, that's fine. Malian ingenuity, so I think we'll just gain the research points again. And here we have another US army we can go ahead and kill. Seems they're just going to keep delivering up these little stacks for us to slaughter, essentially indefinitely. How is their military strength going? Yeah, it looks like they are not in danger of running out, and they've actually mobilized, so they're just going to keep shipping armies over and getting them killed, probably. Moralism again. And we have to be pretty close to maxing out our war score from battles. Actually only 39%. Plus 5 from score over time. I actually would accept a white peace now, which gives me some hope. Oh, they would actually accept the 5 war score demand here. Okay, well, maybe we'll consider adding our other war goal, though I guess if we were going to do that, it would have been better to do it as soon as we could, but still, if they're starting to consider accepting offers, they'd probably accept that one not too long after the current 2 war goals we have. But we're going to have to wait and do it in the next episode because we are out of time, so thanks for watching, and join me again then.